The very first exercise that we do in the classical reformer repertoire is called footwork. So we're laying down on our back on the carriage, and we do 4 different positions of the foot. As you can see here, the first position is toes. We have all 10 toes touching the foot bar, and usually we're working in a turned out position in a V. So we've got our heels squeezed together and the toes apart a couple of inches. For anyone that the V doesn't work for their body, it could also be done in a parallel position. The second foot position is arches, where we're wrapping the center of the foot onto the bar. The toes are long, reaching up and over the bar. And this is working on any tight fascia in the bottom of the feet. And it's just really reminding our arches to wake up. The third foot position is heels. So the feet are close together, knees are close together. The feet are flexed at the ankle, like your feet are going flat against a wall. And as we press into the heels, we're really activating this seat. Okay, when we're doing the footwork, we are closing the springs all the way every single time. The fourth foot position is called tendon stretch. So it's exactly the same as that first position where we were on all 10 toes on the bar, toes apart, heels together. The legs are staying straight. They are slowly lowering under the bar and slowly lifting back up, stretching out the Achilles tendon and the calf muscles. And that turned out position with tight heels is really working the seat muscles into external rotation. So we're really waking up the low body. When we're done our footwork, we try to lift up both pieces of the foot bar, send it away so we can move along into the 100 next. I'm going to have another view here so you can see the feet. And usually when we're doing footwork, we are doing 10 of each foot position. In this video, there's a few less just for time. So here we are on all 10 toes, heels together. The heels should be slightly lifted. The second position again is the arches with the toes draped up over the bar. The legs are now closer together and more parallel. Here we are in our third position on the heels, using the seat as we go out, using the seat as we come in. And we're really listening to the springs as we're doing footwork, making sure that we hear them close completely, that soft click and no crashing. And here we have our tendon stretch. You can really see from this angle the squeezing firmly of the heels at all times. And then again, the lowering of the foot bar with the feet, which just takes some practice. And the way we sit down into footwork is important as well. We try to sit on the very edge of the carriage so that when we lay down, we fall right into our footwork position. Head in the headrest, toes on the bar. You can also see here the arms are pressing firmly down using our tricep muscles, connecting our arms into the back. The shoulders should be really snuggling down underneath those shoulder blocks, pressing against the mat, opening up the chest and collarbones. And then we're thinking about our center a lot as we're doing our footwork too, pressing the rib cage heavily down against the mat to ensure that the upper abdominals are connected. And then we're trying to keep a nice neutral pelvis and low spine that's not moving or changing. We're really stable in our center as we're moving through the different foot positions. The footwork is a great chance for you to just get a feel for the reformer you're on, feel for the springs, see how the body feels. And it's a great chance also for the teacher to watch your body to see if there's anything that needs to be addressed later on in the practice. One other place where we do footwork is on the wunda chair. So we do the same sequence on the toes, and then on the arches, and then on the heels. It's harder on the wunda chair in that your back, it has now no support. So you have to keep your pelvis and your back nice and tall and straight and still without any carriage to lay down on. The focus here is pulling the springs up, closing them with your low stomach muscles. For the tendon stretch, we step on the pedal, wrap the hands around the back of the chair, and slowly lower the heels, slowly lift the heels. The tailbone is reaching down to the floor. The upper abdomen is lifting up. So think of that two-way stretch here happening, lifting the upper back, lowering down the lower back. So we have that nice length through the center of the body. And then what we hope is when you've experienced footwork on the chair, that it informs your footwork on the reformer.